See? I told you. There'd be no problem. Hello up there! How do we get in? I'm not so sure that I can make it.
Please, you can make it, Susan. I know you can.
Yeah, but what if I don't?
Old Stan here's a veteran. He's delivered dozens of babies in the Air Ambulance Corps.
Must have delivered a baby a day during the war.
Well, then you're practically a doctor.
I wouldn't go that far.
He's just being modest.
Keep talking like that. They're gonna throw a net over both of you.
Spence, you're crazy to pass this by.
Antique airplanes. Talk about throwing money down a rat hole.
Spence, it isn't. Do you know what those things go for at an antique fly-in?
We just enter, we double our money. Just like that, I'm telling you.
I'm telling you, forget it.
Have we ever given you a bum steer?
Ah!
All right, at least look at what you're passing up, will you?
That's an Electra Junior. Haven't seen one of these in years.
I flew it myself, Spence. Smooth as silk.
What's this friend of yours in San Francisco asking for this?
Only 10 grand. Stan and I put $1,000 in each. With your 3, that'll cover the down payment, and the bank does the rest.
In mint condition. Plane like this could bring 30,000 at that fly-in.
Easy.
And for only 3 grand? I mean, a man in your financial position? Well, at least think about it.
I don't know. 10,000's too cheap for this. What's the catch?
There's no catch. I've known the guy for years. He's taking a job in Europe someplace. Needs cash.
You sure?
I'm sure. He leaves in 3 days.
Okay. What's your deal?
We split all the profits down the center. 50-50.
70-30.
60-40.
Who's gonna sign for the loan?
70-30.
You got yourselves a deal.
I'll flip you for who flies her first.
Ah, no way. I came up with the deal, remember?
Oh, no.
Like you said, you're the one who came up with the deal. What happened to this plane?
I don't know, unless there was a war and we missed it.
You said you flew this plane.
I flew it.
When?
3 years ago.
What did you do to the guy who went to Europe and sold you this plane? It must have been terrible.
Dear Cass, sorry I couldn't be here to do the honors, but when I received the check from your boss's bank, I figured there was no point in sticking around.
Makes sense.
You'll find a box of spare parts in the tail.
He thought of everything.
By the way, don't worry how she looks. She flies like a dream.
I would like her to fly like an airplane and look like a dream. Hello.
How's our little beauty?
It's for you. Me?
Yeah, what's going on?
What's going on? What can I say? We got a classic on our hands.
A classic, huh?
In every sense of the word.
Yeah, now listen. The antique fly-in people called me. You got to get the Electra down right away so the committee screening entries can get a look at her.
When's the deadline?
Monday. That'll give me plenty of time to check her out myself.
Well, that's 2 days.
Yeah, I'll see you in a couple hours, huh?
Sure, no problem.
2 days. And I'm so young.
Hey, come on. We're not done yet. Listen, you're forgetting. Wig's at Green Lake on a fishing trip. Maybe he'll help us. Even the great miracle worker hasn't got enough tricks to get us out of this. You're forgetting. He's got mechanic friends up and down the coast. All right. You rather have Spence see the plane as is?
Mr. Wiggins, long distance call. Lodge just transferred it.
Hello.
Hey, Wig. How's the old fisherman? Catching the biggies?
Now, before you go any further, the answer's no.
Hey, Wig, this is Stan.
I already guessed that. The answer's still no.
I think we're off on the wrong foot.
Let me handle it. Go see if there's any gas in that thing, will you? Hey, Wig, gas.
You're wasting your time. Uh-huh. Oh, an Electra, huh? Oh, that's too bad. I feel sorry for you, I really do.
Wig, there isn't much for you to do here. A little paint here, a little paint there. All we need is your professional touch, a little supervision.
Answer's still no.
Wig, the old man is going to hand us our heads if you don't help us with this one. I know you don't want that on your conscience.
I could live with it. Look, just so I don't appear rude before I hang up, I'm going to say goodbye.
Now, wait a minute, don't hang up. Wig, I got a proposition for you. I'll give you 5% of the plane.
Just so I don't appear greedy before I hang up, the answer's still no.
10.
Who else is in on the deal?
Spencer's got 70%, we got 30%. We'll give you 10 of ours.
My instinct tells me to go fishing.
Trust me.
All right, you got a deal.
Well, we're meeting him at Green Lake Airport.
Why'd you do it?
You serious? The man would give me the shirt off his back if I asked for it. How's the patient?
Plenty of gas.
Yeah. All right, let's try to put this turkey together and see if we can get it off the ground.
Come on. All right, let's try the left. Cross your fingers. Let's go. Like the man said, flies like a dream. Want to take her? Yeah. Why don't you switch fuel tanks? Save the 100 octane for the landing.
Good idea. What's the address of your friend in Europe?
Why?
I want to send him this.
Great, now we got no fuel tanks. I can't find that pen. Can you make that deal?
No, the furrows are wrecked the gear.
The highway.
Yeah, that's our best bet.
Okay, you got it.
Bye-bye. We'll see ya.
Look, maybe if you rode into the next town with me, we could find somebody going your way.
Well, that's okay. You were super to take me as far as you did, really.
But a girl like you, I mean, your condition and alone.
This little lady and I have hitchhiked together lots of times. We'll make it.
All right, put down the landing gear.
Down and locked.
20-degree flaps.
20-degree. Airspeed 140.
There's not much traffic this time of day. It isn't going to be easy to hitch a ride.
See? I told you. There'd be no problem.
I thought I'd seen everything.
Hello up there! Say, this is really nice of you. How do we get in? What happened anyway?
Well, a pin about this long fell out of the fuel selector valve.
That's what selects the fuel tanks for the engine. See, when the valve handle fell off, we didn't have gas to either engine.
I'm sure it's crystal clear to you now. Where'd you say you were going to meet your husband?
Little place called Parker Flats. He's looking for work in the oil fields down there.
And you hitchhiked all the way from Daly City?
That's no big thing. Well, I could have waited for Jack, you know, if he had enough money to send for me, but...
The nesting instinct took over.
Right. He's been looking forward so much to this baby. Wouldn't be right if he missed being there when it happened. How about this?
Yeah, I think this'll do fine.
Yeah? Seeing as how that's the exact part we're looking for.
Oh, good. Well, it's really been nice talking to you guys, but I gotta be moving.
Hey, now, wait a minute. Where you going?
What, are you turning down this ride or what?
You guys putting me on?
Listen, where we're going is just a few minutes from Parker Flats.
Sure, we'll be in the air in about 5 minutes, and I can guarantee you and Junior will be safer with us than on this road here.
I am convinced. Oh, there's just one thing. This Junior is gonna be a girl.
Oh. Well, if you two ladies would climb aboard, we'll be leaving this place.
Oh, okay. Thank you. Oh.
Sure you know where you're going?
There's only one motel in Parker Flats. Well, thanks isn't enough. You guys have been great.
Hey, nothing to it. Just name her Stanley and we're even.
I take it all back. Well, I hope you meet your deadline.
Yeah, I hope you meet yours.
Bye-bye.
Bye. Good luck.
Thanks.
Where's the plane? At a gas station?
Green Lake!
What are you guys doing here?
It's a long story. Come on, tell you on the way.
Just a little paint here and there, huh?
He told you that?
Let's see the pictures. I just ought to give you some idea what we're shooting for. Maybe it'll help.
Oh, yeah. That's great. That helps a lot. It'll take a week, minimum.
You got 48 hours.
Don't say it. All right, guys, let's go to work.
Tulari's been trying to reach you. Something about an irrigation pump being delivered.
Yeah, I know. Have you heard from Cass or Stan?
Not a thing.
Should I be worried?
About your 70%?
Right. More than an hour late.
Maybe they couldn't find the key.
What key?
To wind up the plane.
Linda.
No jokes, huh? Okay, I'll make some calls along the route and see if I can locate them.
You do that. And if you get a hold of them, you let me know.
Okay.
You know, I have had a lot of strange rides, but this one beats them all. And those two guys.
Brother, I wouldn't have gotten in that plane no matter who was flying.
Well, you might have if you met them.
Oh, no.
Well, if I could have the key to the room, I'll go upstairs and wait for Jack.
Sure. Frank? Give Mrs. Haskell here the extra key to 201. She wants to wait for her husband.
Oh, Mr. Haskell left this morning.
Did he leave a message?
No, he was gone before I got up.
I'm sorry, honey.
Oh, it's okay. I'll be all right.
All right. Here they are, hot off the griddle. Let me see now. That's 6 shakes, 5 fries, 6 steak sandwiches, 3 orders of onion rings. $24.85. Out of 25, it's 15 cents.
Can't wait to see what they order for dinner.
Hi, guys.
What are you doing here?
What is it? What's the matter?
Oh, come on. Let's sit down. All right. Come on.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh, now, take it easy.
And that's better. Now, what's the problem?
Well, you know how I told you I was going to meet Jack at the motel?
Yeah.
Well, he split on me.
Split on you? You said he didn't even know you were coming.
Yeah, and if he hadn't known, he probably would have left earlier. You see, what I told you about Jack being so enthusiastic about the baby and everything, you know? Well, that was in the beginning. After he lost his job, he got moody, you know? And then when the money ran low, he started to change. He didn't even want to talk about the baby.
That's terrible.
Oh, he'd say things to try to cheer me up, you know, and try to make me feel good. But deep down, I didn't know how he felt. So I hitchhiked down here to try to find out. And now I know.
Hey, look, I don't even know Jack, but I know what it's like not to have a job. Whatever the changes are he's going through, I'm sure they're just temporary.
Right. I mean, for all you know, he might have gone somewhere to find a job someplace else.
No, he would have called me.
Why didn't he?
Well, it's understandable, really. I mean, well, if you were Jack, wouldn't you do the same thing?
Oh, I am dying to hear this.
If I were your husband in the same conditions,
Yeah.
well, if I were him under the same circumstances, I'd probably punt.
What's the matter with you?
I was just kidding. I was kidding, honey. Look, okay, seriously, if I were him, you know, I don't know what I'd do. You know, I never had a baby. I never even been pregnant. I mean, I never thought about it. Can we get out of here, please, like right now?
You kidding? You got a great roll going.
Come on.
Which one you think's the father?
Hey, I didn't mean to lean on you, but I just had to talk to somebody.
Hey, well, that's no problem.
Oh, that's all right.
Well, I'm not going to hassle you anymore. I've decided I'm going to go to my parents' ranch in Santa Carla. And that way, if Jack wants to be with me, which I doubt, he'll know where to find me.
Now, that sounds like a good idea.
How are you going to get there?
Bad idea. Look, do me a favor. Take the bus.
No, I don't want to do that.
I can't have you hitchhiking all over the state.
Well, I don't suppose there's very much you can do to stop me.
Cass, doesn't Wig have some mechanic friends in Santa Carla?
Hey, Mama. You want to ride?
I don't believe you guys, huh? Are you for real? Here. Ah! All right.
No way. If you move this plane now, I'm going fishing.
I thought you said your friends at Pepper Tree Airfield were first rate.
They are,
Well, then what's the problem? The way you got those engines humming, we'll be there in an hour.
we just got started on it.
Look, you guys, which right?
Besides, I don't know whether the guys over there would do it anyhow.
Oh, they'll do it.
You call.
Right. They're even going to loan us a car so we can take Susan to her parents.
Oh, that's great.
Oh, we thought so.
Friends like that must be hard to find. You're a lucky guy.
Yeah. All right, guys, forget it. We're flying it to Pepper Tree.
Madame?
Hey, wait a minute. We're forgetting one important thing. Spence. He's going to be climbing the walls by now.
We got to call Linda, get her to stall him.
Let me know how it turns out. I'm going to help Wig. I got to get her aboard. You know, she's... You know. Huh.
Spencer Aviation. Stan, where are you? I've called half the world.
Green Lake.
What are you doing there? Oh, wait a minute. Maybe I shouldn't ask.
Listen, we're in a jam. The Electra wasn't quite the steal we thought she was. But Wig's up here getting it into shape.
Oh, that's wonderful. Wig's a real trooper. So listen, when do you guys figure on getting back here?
In about 36 hours. But listen, there's another little complication.
What's that?
Her name is Susan Haskell.
Who is Susan Haskell?
Susan is the pregnant girl we're flying to Santa Carla.
Pregnant girl. You know, you guys really should put an act together.
Hey, come on, honey, this is serious. Now, our problem is...
I'm not covering for you this time. As far as I'm concerned, Spence can have you both for breakfast.
Linda,
Bye, Stan.
you can pay off your car.
What?
Maybe even redecorate your apartment.
Stan, what are you talking about?
I'm prepared to offer you 10% of the plane to cover for us.
I'm not negotiating with you. And I don't want you to put me between you guys and Spence.
Honey, if you don't, we're sunk.
Are you sure you can get the plane ready in time?
Absolutely.
Okay. I'll do it.
That's great. And you don't care about the 10%?
Oh, I do care about the 10%. As you said, I can pay off my car and redecorate my apartment.
Thanks.
Bye.
Well?
No sweat, she'll do it.
Now, what does she want?
Nothing.
Come again?
Buddy, there's not much a woman can do when the kid here turns it on. Shall we go?
All right.
Oh, hey, Wig, you've done a great job so far.
Which half you been working on?
Thanks, Dave. I didn't need this.
Dave, you the guy with the car?
Oh, yeah, right over there.
Thanks.
Wig, 34 hours. We'll take Susan and we'll be right back.
Wonderful. I'll save you a wing.
Well, did you find him yet?
They're in Santa Carla.
And?
Oh, Stan's really sick. Happened all of a sudden.
Well, why can't Cass fly it in? Or is he sick, too?
You know how it is with Stan's asthma. He could have an attack at any minute.
Asthma? At 10,000 feet?
Well, maybe it's psychological. He's pretty high-strung.
Hey, there's nothing wrong with that airplane, is there?
Spence, will you stop worrying? As soon as Stan is feeling better, they will fly it right in.
Now, listen. This better be on the level. Because if we blow that antique fly-in, and I find out you're in with him...
Me?
Yeah, you, Mary Poppins. If I find out you're in with him, I'm gonna break your umbrella.
Well, this is it.
Well, I'll be. Susan, what are you doing back here?
Hi, Larry.
Looks like you got two in the pot. Been working overtime, have you?
Larry, these are two friends of mine. Cass Garrett, Stan Lewis.
Hi.
How you doing? How are you?
Where's Mom and Dad?
He took off 3 weeks ago. I'm house sitting.
When will they be back?
Oh, a month maybe. Could be 6. You know how it is when they make one of those runs.
Yeah. My parents go up north in their camper once in a while looking for odd jobs. And then when they get enough money together, they come back.
You come to stay?
Yeah, that was the idea.
Who's gonna deliver that baby?
Dr. Claymore.
If you can ever find that old boozer. Anybody want a beer?
No, thanks very much.
No, thanks.
I gotta have one.
Who's Larry?
He's my uncle, my father's brother. Listen, you guys have spent enough time on me already. You better get back to your airplane.
Susan, you said you'd be comfortable and well taken care of here. That's not the picture I'm getting.
Yeah, well, I guess I was kidding myself, thinking that things would be any different around here. Maybe my year with Jack blocked out the memory.
Well, don't you have some other relatives that could take care of you?
Yeah, my brother and his wife. But they live north of Coopersville. I suppose they take care of me for as long as it's necessary, though. Yeah. Yeah, that's what I'll do. I'll leave in the morning.
Okay. But this time, lady, you will take the bus.
I keep saying thank you.
You're welcome. Bye.
Bye, Stan.
Take care.
Good luck.
Boy, I'm sure glad you didn't put up a fight about taking the bus.
Me too. Should be fine.
If she were hitchhiking, I'd be worried.
Yeah, but she's not.
No. If anything goes wrong before she leaves, Uncle Larry will take care of her.
Have a beer, Susan?
Hey, Mama. All right?
Hi, Wig.
Hi.
Do you know what these two wonderful, crazy guys are gonna do?
Let me guess. Fly you someplace?
Right. They wouldn't dream of letting me take the bus to my brother's. Can you believe them?
Oh, yeah. Excuse me. Say, can I speak to you two wonderful, crazy guys just for a second? Now, if you move this plane again before it's finished, then I'm finished. You understand?
guess he doesn't want to get any more fishing in this weekend.
Sounds like that, doesn't it?
Fishing.
Yeah, Susan's brother lives a few miles north of Coopersville.
So we're flying her back to Green Lake.
Where your Jeep is?
And where you got people who've already worked on the plane.
We take her to see her brother in the morning, and you guys finish up on the plane.
Leaving you the whole afternoon on the lake. You'll have that line on the water by 2 o'clock.
Well, how about it?
Do I really have a choice?
Of course you got a choice.
The answer's no.
Get in the plane.
Believe me, Earl, be glad you never went into business for yourself.
Come on, Spence. With all the help you've got, it should be a breeze.
Tell me about all the help I got. I got people who want airplanes delivered. I got no pilots to fly them. I got airplanes out there to be serviced, and my mechanic has gone fishing. And to top it all off, Linda is 2 hours late this morning.
Have a nice weekend.
Oh, yeah. Spencer Aviation.
This is Martha Roundtree from Parker Flat. Have you got 2 young pilots named Cass Garrett and Stan Lewis working there?
Yes, I do.
Could I speak to either one of them, please?
Well, neither one of them are here right now. Perhaps I could help you.
Well, yes. Can you ask them to tell Susan Haskell something for me?
Susan Haskell?
The young pregnant girl they picked up. She was hitchhiking. Didn't they tell you about her?
Oh, the pregnant girl. Of course. I just hadn't realized they actually picked her up.
All I can say is she was mighty lucky to find your boys. They're really something.
Yeah, they certainly are.
Tell me, were they able to find her husband?
No, I really couldn't answer that.
Well, I think she ought to know this. A telegram arrived here for her, and I sent it on to her address in Daly City. Could you ask them to tell her, please?
Yes, I certainly will. And thank you. Goodbye now.
Good morning.
Oh, hi. Have you ever played the word association game?
Will you say one word and I say whatever pops into my head?
That's right. I'll start. Pregnant girl.
Unemployment.
Linda, who is that girl and what is she doing in my airplane?
Spence. She is a poor, sweet, innocent girl who needed help. Cass and Stan just happened to be in the right place at the right time.
What a break!
Look, there she was. 16 years old. Half-starved. 8 months pregnant.
16 and pregnant?
Mm-hmm. You see, her baby-hating husband, he beats her and dumps her by the side of the road.
Her husband beats her?
Mm-hmm. What would you have done? Spence, you ought to feel proud to have 2 such terrific guys working for you.
Linda, are those 2 terrific guys going to make that deadline?
It's in the bag. They just didn't want to worry you.
Believe me, I worry when they don't want to worry me.
Spence, how did you find out?
A lady called and left a message, and there it is.
Excuse me. Don't do that. Don't do that. You're supposed to be the passenger, not the crew.
You worry too much.
Telephone call for Stan Lewis or Cass Garrett.
I got it. Hello? Linda, hi. Are we still in business?
Barely. What are you doing back in Green Lake? She's still with you? Stan, don't go any further. I've got a message for her.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I got it. Hold on. Susan?
Yeah?
Does somebody have access to your mail?
Yeah, my landlady, Mrs. Riley. She's holding it for me. Why?
Well, there might be a telegram waiting there for you.
From Jack?
Why don't you see? Hold on, she's calling Mrs. Riley.
Who's Mrs. Riley?
It's her landlady.
Hello, Mrs. Riley. This is Susan. Hi. Do you have a telegram there for me? You do? Would you open it up and read it for me, please? Yeah.
She's reading at the telegram.
Thank you, Mrs. Riley. Thank you very much. Well, you were right. Jack didn't split on me at all. He's got a job in L.A. with Essex Oil. I don't know exactly where. But anyway, he's been looking for me for days.
And now if you can wait a few hours till we finish the plane, we'll fly you down there.
All right!
Hey, Linda, Jack didn't split on her after all.
I heard. Listen, I'll see if I can locate him before you get here. And Stan, no more surprises, okay?
Don't worry, kid, we're home free.
Oh, I don't think this little girl's gonna wait for that airplane ride.
Huh?
In fact, I know she's not.
They're trying to reach the on-call doctor now. Trouble is, even when they do reach him, it's going to take them at least 2 hours to get here.
What about an ambulance?
We're 80 miles from the nearest hospital.
Okay, we'll take Wig's Jeep and drive her ourselves.
On these roads, it's 20 miles before you get to anything that even resembles pavement.
Cass.
We can make Brackett in 45 minutes. Linda can have an ambulance and a doctor waiting.
Yeah, but what if she... at 8,000 feet? How you doing?
Getting closer together. Whew.
Let's do it.
You know what that means?
Spence sees the plane the way it is, right?
So Spence sees the plane the way it is. Come on.
Maybe this is only false sleep. I was just kidding. Just kidding. Cass, are you sure we made the right decision? I mean, the hospital was only 80 miles away.
I'm sure.
Spencer Unicom to Electra 161 Victor. Come in.
6-1, Victor, go ahead.
Both a doctor and an ambulance are on their way. What's your ETA?
About 30 minutes. Have you had any luck getting through to the husband?
I found out where he's working, but I can't get past the dumb foreman. The jerk hung up on me before I could tell him what's happening.
Okay, keep trying. We'll keep you posted. Anything else?
That's it. Spencer Unicom out.
6-1, Victor.
Wait a minute. If that husband's as rotten as you say he is, then he's probably got that foreman screening his phone calls.
Well, I think I should try to call him anyway.
Where is he?
Essex Oil, offshore platform number 5.
Don't argue with me, kid. I'm not that far from punching you out anyhow.
Linda Dan called me a little while ago. I've been going bananas waiting for you to get here. Have you heard any more about Susan? Is she all right?
As far as I know. Did Miss Dan say anything else?
Yeah? Something about how upset you were going to be when you found out I wasn't really a wife beater and a baby hater. You know anything about that?
Oh, yeah. Get in. Let's go.
Take it easy. It won't be long now. Bullet, Cass.
About 15 minutes.
I'm not so sure that I can make it.
Please! Oh, you can make it, Susan. I know you can.
Yeah, but what if I don't?
Well, don't worry. Old Stan here's a veteran. He's delivered dozens of babies in the Air Ambulance Corps.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. That's right, in the Air Ambulance Corps.
Must have delivered a baby a day during the war.
Well, then you're practically a doctor.
I wouldn't go that far. He's just being modest.
Are you sure everything's gonna be all right?
Trust me.
Well, how can you tell just by looking at me? I mean, don't you think you ought to check?
I can tell. I can tell. Baby a day, remember?
Okay. Oh.
Miss Dan, can I talk to the plane?
Sure. 6-1 Victor, this is Spencer Ground. Come in.
6-1 Victor, go ahead, Linda.
Kath, the doctor wants to talk to you.
Mr. Garrett, what's the girl's condition?
She's having a contraction now.
When was the last one? 80 seconds.
80 seconds.
Never mind the ambulance. Set up in one of the offices. The girl will be lucky if she's not a mother before she lands. Mr. Garrett, how soon will you get here?
About 3 minutes.
Electra 6-1 Victor, this is Brackett Tower. You are cleared for a straight-in approach.
All right, I'm gonna try to set her down as easy as I can.
Take it easy, Sue. Won't be long now. We're almost home.
Gear down.
Down and locked.
There they are.
– 20-degree flaps.
We're set up in one of the offices. Take her right in.
Okay, and here we go.
Right with you, Mr. Where's Spence, Linda?
He's coming in with Jack.
Easy. We're almost there, Mrs. Haskell. Got her.
Clear!
Okay, let's scrub up.
Stan, doctor, could he stay? He's had a lot of experience. I kind of feel like his patient, okay?
Yeah. Hang a sheet on the window, will you?
Cass, just remember, buddy, a baby a day.
Kidding. Coffee?
No.
Well, that was the most wonderful, the most fantastic thing I have ever seen in my life.
Well, what was it, a boy or a girl?
It was a girl. It was a beautiful little girl. She's only about this big. Come on.
Susan, she's gorgeous.
Yeah. She's
sure is.
I just want y'all to know how much I appreciate all this.
Cass and Stan, you're beautiful. There's just one thing. I don't think we can name her Stanley.
Call her Marie. I'll change my name.
Okay, everybody. Visiting hours are over. I want to get this lady into a real bed.
We'll visit you, okay? Take care of this lady, both of them.
I will.
I don't know why I'm crying.
You ever seen a baby born?
No.
Linda, you?
No, and I wished I'd been in there.
Hey, Spence, wouldn't you like to see a little baby born?
Yeah, right after I see our airplane. Wow, would you look at that? Hey, looks even better than the picture.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Thought you went fishing.
Oh, I wouldn't have missed this for the world.
Hey, Wig.
You really earned your 10%, buddy.
You got 10%?
Yeah.
I got 10%.
What?
Well, I had a real good reason.
Well, apparently we both did.
Well, we're not so bad off. I mean, we still got 10%.
Wrong.
What?
Well, I had to give 5% to his buddies at Green Lake and the other 5% to his buddies
in Santa Carla. And we've got nothing.
Nothing.
Oh, less than nothing, I'm afraid. You're going to have to give someone $50 to drive my Jeep back.
Hey, I gotta tell you guys, for once you did something right.
Let's go on back to the office. Celebration's on me.